Welcome back one and all to our 2024 Examiner's Secrets. We're moving on to time series analysis. If you remember, the additive model is where you take the trend and you add on or take away the seasonal variation. Okay, so why it's additive, add on or take away the seasonal variation. So to work out your prediction, you'd have to see what the trend is and add on or take away your seasonal variation. What do your seasonal variations add up to? So if you had two seasonal variations, so there's two seasons, and season one was 1,000 positive, season two must be 1,000 negative. It must all add up to zero. That's because what you're saying is one season is doing better than average, so the other season must be doing worse than average. So they must always add up to zero. Okay, that's about the only knowledge you needed to pass this question. You just needed to be brave and to know the numbers. So let's have a look. It's an additive model. And it says the trend, so remember in an additive model, it's trend plus or minus the seasonal variation. So they give us the trend and they tell us what the seasonal variations are. But if you look at the seasonal variations, they've missed out number 2. That's easy because we know all of those must add up to zero, and therefore for them all to add up to zero, if you got your calculator out, you'd work out that quarter two, seasonal variation is minus 1250. Okay, the question said at the bottom there, click on the right answer. So for the average seasonal variation, click on minus 1250. Now what we've got to do is forecast the sales for quarter two in X2, quarter two in X2. So let's go back to the question. Told me the trend. So the trend is 1800 plus 4 times X, where X is the quarter number. So quarter one X1 is 1. Quarter two X1 is 2. Quarter three X1 is 3. Quarter four X1 is 4. Quarter 1 X2 is 5, quarter 2 X2, which is the figure that I'm looking at, is 6. So the trend is 1800 plus 4 times 6, 1800 plus 24. The trend is 1824. That's not the answer, that's the trend. What you've got to do in the additive model is add on or take away the seasonal variation. Well, we're doing quarter two. The seasonal variation in quarter two, we worked out to be minus 1250. So my forecast sales would be 1824 minus the 1250. The answer is 574. Don't forget, if you're enjoying this series, then just click on for the next video that comes along.